unofficial Universal Orlando podcast is a member of the Mice Chat Podcast Network. MicePod.com. Now, discover the universe, one theme park at a time.
Greetings, Universal fans! This episode was made possible by Fairy Godmother Travel and the Producers Club. So let's join the gang as we discover more about the Universal Orlando Resort, as well as Universal Studios Hollywood, Japan, and Singapore.
Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 158 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. I'm your host for the show, Darren, and joining me today, I have my lovely girlfriend, Nina.
Hi. Oh, that was sweet.
And then our friends across the pond, we have Tracy Malaby.
Hello!
And the anchor and rock of the show, Lee Malaby.
She didn't do it that time, so I'm going to have it back. Hello, everyone.
How's everybody doing?
Fantastic.
Good, thank you.
Sick for 2 weeks now.
Oh,
2 weeks.
Near dying.
you sound slightly better than you did last week.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit.
on the mend.
I'm getting over it. So this is our fun show, our theme show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that. First of all, anybody got any pressing matters in business to attend to?
No.
Okay.
Not
Well,
really.
then, let's get right into the premise. We are going to go around each area of the parks and say what we would like to see done to plus each area. You know, just an improvement, not a multi-million-dollar refurb, just smallish additions to enhance the areas. Like Universal's new creative team that's working specifically on just fixing and refurbishing rides and adding new elements and that kind of thing. So,
Yes. So if any of these things that we're about to talk about turn up in the parks in the next 6 months, I want
We
recognition.
want credit. We want little plaques underneath them all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As
You're
suggested by
welcome.
the UUOP.
definitely. So, let's go ahead and start off in Islands of Adventure.
I'll go first because I've obviously already thought about this, right? I want to see the characters back in that they used to have when Islands of Adventure first opened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the idea of port of entry is that it's a bustling harbour,
Harbour
like a
port,
port of people coming from all around this mystical world. And you had like the guy, there was like a big, I don't want to be fattest, but he was a big, large, fat guy
Don't
on
want to be
like
what?
a tricycle.
Fattest. Right.
You know, the idea was,
Sizest.
whatever.
That's the word you're looking for.
You know, to give it
Mm-hmm.
an energy.
This is that you could have people who, you know, they're there, you know, to help other people, to guide people around. You could have, like, guys, you know, with big white moustaches and leather flying outfits and stuff like that, running about with the scarves trailing
Well, they
behind
used
them.
to
stuff
do
like-
it.
You know, it's like you could, right, people always want cold drinks, maybe fresh fruit, stuff like that. Have, like, a bustling market area. Have the people calling out with the apples, get your apples. You know, give it all of that.
Because it's funny, as a park, most parks in the entrance section will put characters there as a speed bump. You think about any of the major Disney parks, or even the studios that are like the Men in Black characters and stuff like that. There's nothing of that in Port of Entry. So people just, let's be honest, for the longest time, we would blast straight through it. And it's probably
I
one of
love
the
it.
most well-themed areas in that park, if not
And
in
then-
Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
And the music.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. The favorite music in the entire park is
same
that
here.
port of entry.
You know, it wouldn't cost them a fortune just to employ some extra character actors, or not even necessarily employ, just use what they've already got to give it a more kinetic energy.
I have an idea.
They don't have to be in those huge, like, horrible, you know, like, actual, like, character costumes either. Some of them could, but, you know, just like you said, like explorers with, you know, running around in pith helmets and that kind of thing.
Oh, that's it. I was just going to say, they should have, like, little scavenger hunts so people can find those hidden details. But even better, they could have an explorer on the map saying, I'm looking for, can you help me find, sort of thing, you know, on their map. And then it's getting people involved. You know, you're being stopped by somebody with a map, or you're looking for this, then you have to look around.
Yeah.
It's just that bit of interaction, that bit of fun. And it's setting the tone for people going straight into that park. You know, immediately, 10 steps in, they've had an experience already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's mine.
definitely.
And mine. I kind of helped take over yours.
I don't think there's a lot needs doing to Port of Entry, to be honest.
No.
Nah.
Port of Entry is pretty great, but yeah, like those enhancements, like Tracy said, the people calling out and that kind of thing would be great. Like because they have that the small area under the bridge.
Yeah.
Like that would be great with those stands on either side of it. Right now they've got the people that do the caricatures and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think they would be much better served with things like that. Like,
Because under
that would be really exciting.
Yeah. Under that bridge, they've got the tuk-tuk, haven't they? And is it some sort of like big cat, mosaic, jaguar or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
There'll be something else, because I can always remember seeing kids climbing all over them.
Oh, yeah. Then they've got the bank cart, like
Yes.
the little like bicycle cart that has the bank on the back, which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a lot of little things like that. And characters for sure.
I've had another idea.
Uh.
As you go towards the exit turnstiles, there's the so it's on your right.
Mhm.
It's basically it's your stroller hire and stuff like that, but it's
Yeah.
got all your other. I was going to say Velociraptor, but that's not what I meant.
There's no Velociraptors there.
Yeah. Well, it's a mode of transport. There's beautiful tiled steps going up to apartments, isn't there?
If you say so.
My goodness. Seriously. What do I always say about Port of Entry? Open your eyes, look around people, and you've just
Yeah, and
proved
I'm
me
too
point.
busy running to the Wizarding World.
Not on your exit, you're not.
Oh no, I'm looking to go somewhere to eat.
So, there's that. In Magic Kingdom, you have that crappy castle suite. Have an apartment up there, people to stay in. That sort of thing. That'd be
would
cool.
Yeah. I've
Right.
always liked that. And I've always wondered what when the park closes, are those people allowed to like leave and go around or?
Well, I've always wondered that.
Yeah.
Are they locked in?
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would definitely save up a lifetime to stay in there for a night and be able to have free roam of the park when everybody's gone.
That would be awesome.
Oh.
And a little bit creepy.
And like Nina said, the music, because they don't use the music as it was originally designed. If you think back, I need to get that episode out actually when we talked to William Kidd, but it's not, they don't, or at least from when we were there last time, I noticed the music isn't set how it should be. Because it's like half a dozen different pieces of music put at different points along Port of Entry. So the idea is that when you stood on the cusp of those two pieces of music, it blends together to make one piece rather than it jarring. So if you ran from the bottom of Port of Entry to the top, the music would sound as if it was a coherent piece of music, and they don't use it the same anymore.
No.
I don't even know whether because I know the idea was originally that there was like audio in the shops and stuff of what was going on in the apartments above the shops. I don't know whether they still do that or not either.
I have heard, last time we were there, I listened and I did hear the arguments and the singing and stuff like that was going
Well, that's
on.
good.
And the cats.
Yes.
They've got the,
Yeah. See, there's something you could just sporadically do is have a gamelan, a band or a
Yeah.
duet. Because no, it's two, isn't it? You could have just
That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome to actually see
Some
that.
live music, that would be cool.
Do you know what? That's
Yeah.
an ideal spot to have.
Yeah.
Buskers and things like that, because you would have that in a bustling port.
Yeah.
And
that's-
jugglers and
And they're not beyond buskers because they had them in King's Cross.
people with parrots. I know you get into animal stuff and
Yeah.
all of that, but
I think it would be very cool.
Maybe open another Christmas store. I'm just kidding. I
Yes,
just really
no,
love
no, I'm-
Christmas.
I think they should.
They need
Yeah,
to sort the wonky eyes out on the
Yeah.
Grinch.
I'd have bought one of everything had it not been for that.
Yes.
Lee, thanks
All right.
you.
Well, let's move out of Port of Entry and move over to Marvel's Superhero Island.
This is the
And I
tough
guess
one,
it's-
isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it's too much to say. Take it all out and put DC Island in, right?
Yeah, because that wasn't to try and
Yeah.
little. And it's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's that shop?
What?
Oakley.
Yeah, get rid of
Get
that.
rid
Doesn't,
of
I don't,
Oakley.
that,
Goodness
Ew.
sake.
yeah,
what
that doesn't
is
fit
that?
in there at
Place
all,
to
does
put
it?
And that's where it went.
Yeah.
If anything, you can put that in City Walk.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah,
you really wanted
absolutely.
yeah,
Do we
I
really
think
need
they-
an arcade? Really?
I
I've
think
spent
the
enough.
illustrations around the area could do with some upkeep.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't looked at, and I think maybe we will do in the near future, is look at bringing it more into line with the cinematic universe. I mean, they've done it already a little bit with enhancing the costumes of the characters.
Yeah, I mean, as much as you like to see the classic comic, people that are fans of the comics like to see that element included in there. It's just where the popularity is with it,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and
kids
that's in the
walking in will
cinematic
go.
universe for
Yeah,
sure.
the kids walking in will go. Well, I don't know. This isn't the Spider-Man I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got like
Yeah.
Brainiac and stuff up there, and it's like, no, they have no idea who that is anymore.
Well, I walked in and I was looking at half of them going, who's that? Who's that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even as
Yeah.
far as like Storm and Rogue and stuff, like you don't see them too much. I mean, they've got the X-Men movies, but I don't think like the younger generation is as into those as the older people that have seen it. So,
That comes down to what the contract allows them to
Yeah,
use
that's
as
true.
well, though, isn't it?
yeah,
That's
but
true.
then that will also make that area very drab because what they've done is take all the color elements out
Yeah.
of the comics and just kill them in the cinematic universe and make everything dark and normal looking basically.
Mm.
And that takes out that really bright, shiny atmosphere that they have there, which is cool. So it would have to be a balance, but I think the creative team at Universal could handle that.
Yeah.
I was thinking they could take out the old tire drive at the Hulk and put in like a maglev system
That's a
or something.
great idea.
Yeah, maybe give it a bit of a tart up while they're at it.
Yeah, change the queue around a little bit and update the storyline. I don't know.
Get rid of those tube TVs and then put some flat screen ones in.
Yeah.
See, I always say when we're in there, we're walking around towards Toon Lagoon, you can see the statue of J. Jonah Jameson. And there's that,
You're
what
gonna
looks like a
beat me to it
beautiful
now.
landscaped area. Do you know what? Yes, it's the extended queue. When does it really get used?
You've
Take some of that off. Do you know what? Make that just a lovely, quiet place for people to go and have. People
Yeah.
do need to sit down and just take time out. People have kids that need a nap. People just like to sit and
not even
reflect.
that. If you've gone and got
It's beautiful and manicured like
some,
it looks.
ice cream from Ben and Jerry's or a churro or a drink or whatever, and
Yeah.
give people somewhere else to
thing
go
is,
and
though,
sit.
You know
Yeah.
what would happen with that? People had to eat and take the lunches in there and then just go get full of litter because that's what
you
people
could say that
do.
about anywhere in those parks, though.
I know,
But especially Marvel, the Marvel area, we always see people sitting on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And they definitely need more seating.
I was going
Yeah.
to say, yeah.
Definitely.
And
The
that,
only places you can really sit down and hang out
It's the
in the Marvel
restaurants.
area. Well, no, they've got the restaurants, but outside smoking areas.
That's
Right.
true.
Yeah. There's a couple of benches opposite the comic book because that's where Jade fell off the curb
oh god, yeah.
Oh.
at dusk and split a knee open.
See, that's another thing I know. Adam, one of our listeners, who I'll give him a plug, does Radio DCP.
Ah.
He's always complained about that comic book shop. That it's kind of aimed at people who don't really know about comic books. It's all sort of high-end stuff rather than, if you're going to have a comic book store in there, make it a decent comic book store.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know enough about them. I mean, Darren, you're starting to get into your comics and stuff now. Have you actually been in there?
I know what they have is like the newer stuff.
Right.
I know. So I know that they just have the newer stuff, like kind of like the new 52 that they had.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what all they have. They don't really have the older stuff.
Yeah, I
So
mean the actual comic selection is very slim there. If you want to have a legit comic shop, it's going to need more space than they have in the park for it.
Right.
Or expand into the Oakley shop that's next door.
Mm.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, well, they could take out some of the plushes and weird kind of toys and stuff that they have in there, and they could have a more substantial comic collection. But then you're also thinking it's only Marvel.
Yeah.
Not including any Image, any DC, any Dark Horse, any of the other the comic companies or anything like that. So if you're just going with new issues, then you're not going to have enough selection to really flesh out a big store. So they'd have to include. I think that would be neat too. I don't know if they have. I haven't noticed any, but like some of the really expensive high-end comic books. And no, hardly anybody's going to actually buy them. That's true.
Yeah,
but
you don't
it
want to
also,
walk the parks around with some.
But it's also
$50 book.
decoration.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about $50 books. I'm talking about $3,000 books
Oh,
Wow.
and up. Like we're talking about like the original Incredible Hulk and those kind of things.
Right, so that's
who's going
really...
to buy
I was
them?
gonna say, so that really is a specialist
Nobody.
City
But that's
Walk
the point.
store
It's
then.
decoration. It's something to look at and go, oh, cool. Look at that. They actually have one of those here.
Well, it's like, what was that place that used to be at Hollywood Studios that they shut down? Is it Sid Cawanga's One of a Kind thing? That was a similar type of shop where it was all like all this props from films and
Yeah.
like autographs
Yeah,
and that. And that place
the pink
got
Power
shut down.
Ranger outfit was there and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doubles as like a little mini museum, but also, hey, if you got the money for it, you can buy it. But and that'll force to move it around a bit. But yeah, some more of those like iconic things. Talk about incorporating the cinematic universe, some used props from the movies and cases, along the sides, instead of just having those little mini statues and that kind of thing.
Awkward
That are
thing
at
is
a
that
price point where no one's going to buy them from there. They're like $400, $500. If you go to a regular comic book shop, they've got them for $100 to $200.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I mean, I think that would be cool. Like actually having the props there, you'll have people coming in just to see, like, oh, here's Thor's costume from the actual movie.
Yeah.
I do feel Disney would sort of. I don't think they would give them any of that, though. That's the problem.
I just forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't forget, this is all,
Oh yeah.
castles in the sky type thing.
It's again like little things in Marvel. It's difficult. I thought of one then. It's gone now. Yeah. It needs a good overhaul. The whole area, to be honest.
You could have all the Fantastic Four ones because Fox made the movies.
Andy, you'll be listening to this show, and I've listened to the Real Fans for Real Movies review of that, and it was not pleasant.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sure.
I've not heard a pleasant review from that yet. So
I have something to add to this area, actually. Mm-hmm. Being the responsible parent and being the one sat while you and Raymond are riding Doctor Doom, you and Raymond are riding the Hulk, because Jade wasn't tall enough. They need more to entertain those parents that are hanging around. Because one time we went on Stormforce Extelatron, and my aim there was just to make her hurl, I'll be quite honest, because I was amusing myself by that point. I was so bored. So it's either that, or you go to the toilet and, wash your hands and then go people watch at the Weirdos and Cafe 4.
Or get something to eat. They could sort the food out in those restaurants.
Or you wandering around, I can't think what the alley's called, outside Doctor Doom.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which after 5 minutes, there's not really that much to see. And when you were how old was she? Last visit?
9.
9. She's not getting half the visual gags, so it's all lost on her.
Oh, she's miserable as hell as she's not riding on anything anyway. I stood outside Dragon Challenge while you 3 went and rode it, and she was bored out of her brains.
Yeah, they need more little things for.
Yeah, those little touchscreen things, or maybe like a sorcerer's thing that Mickey does.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, like things like that, like little things that the kids can mess around with. And if you got anything that looks like a tablet, that'll keep them occupied for hours.
Yep. We collect press pennies, but after a while, that starts getting expensive. Oh, let's go and waste some time, James. Get another press penny. $10 later.
Yeah.
And we're still waiting. So yeah, a few extra things for the kids would be great.
I'm surprised with with how much they've improved the food in the parks, that they've still got Cafe 4 and Captain America Diner, which apparently are not brilliant.
No, I've never fancied anything.
They're cool inside, though. The Cafe 4 is awesome inside.
Yeah, but what? Actually, did we eat in there?
No, we've never eaten there.
Oh, we had a drink in there.
No, we've never.
It must be me and Jade sat having
The last time we were there, you went to the toilet and I went in there just to have a wander around because I'd never been in.
That's where you can get spaghetti. If you want spaghetti from a theme park, Cafe 4 is your place.
Right.
Awesome.
But yeah, so yeah, there's definitely a lot they can do with Superhero Island. But let's move on to the disaster that is Lagoon.
Little things, what little improvements. Aww. Surely they must be able to change out some of those characters that people have never heard of now.
Number 1, take the Kathy off the building that's got her legs spread.
It's so awkward.
Mm-hmm.
And the arena, the big whatever you call
do
it.
Something.
The pandemonium. Yeah, they need to do something with that. Where we saw Bill and Ted.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a waste.
They try to make sure you don't see when you walk by, but you can see
so
it's there.
Big. You can do so much.
Yeah, imagine what they could put in there.
I've said that's where when we went to Halloween Horror Nights for the first time in 2004, that's where we saw Bill and Ted. And it's huge inside.
Nintendo
I've actually never been inside. I just, based off the outside, I'm like, something.
It's big.
Yeah, I went to the celebration of Harry Potter. They had some the Q&As and stuff going on there. So
because there's been rumors of a Marvel stunt show potentially using that.
That'd be so cool, watching Spider-Man climb down a building and then jump and flip. Like, even if you see his strings, who cares? That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
As a kid, I'd be like,
because it doesn't really belong to either area.
I think they have like banners that have like little characters from Ripsaw Falls. I think, maybe wrong, but I
That
think they
rings a
like
bell.
the flag poles, the light poles.
Mm.
They have like flags that are themed towards Toon Lagoon, along with like the little you pay and you do little games, arcade.
The color scheme is all very much more
Exactly.
Team Lagoon than Marvel as well, but that can all be fixed easily.
Because it used to be,
Absolutely.
was it Matt Hoffman
Yeah, the stunt show.
thing in there, wasn't it? And then I think there was like a BMX thing in that.
I have something that
You want to go at
Irked.
the doctors then?
irked me. Irked.
Go on then.
Right. Last time we were there, we met Gregory and Laura, and you all went and got Dippin' Dots. And
Yeah.
I declared, I'm a
Ben
grown
and
up.
Jerry's.
I am not having Dippin' Dots. I'm going to have a proper ice cream, and I'm going to the Ben and Jerry's stall.
This is Marvel we're in now.
No, it's not. This was in Toon Lagoon. I went to Toon Lagoon because you got your Dippin' Dots from Toon Lagoon.
All right.
Right? So I go to the Ben and Jerry stall. Ben and Jerry, famous for their fantastic flavours. Hi, what flavours have you got? Chocolate.
I think they didn't say it in a northeastern accent. Chocolate.
Vanilla. Hang on. No, we're out of strawberry. And I stood there.
How northern are you
And
now?
I said, and? And she,
Raspberry.
no, she looked at me and she went, no, that's it. I went, right, so no Vermonster, no cookie dough, no fish food. And she just went, no. And I went,
Chocolate.
I said, oh,
No Cherry Garcia, man.
exactly. And I was like, right,
Oh.
okay. And I got flaming Dippin' Dots instead in Marvel,
They're a waste of space.
which
them
were
things as well.
crap. I'm not
Jade was
fine.
obsessed over with them though. She
Oh,
was
she
determined she
was.
was having some. Anyway.
She had to go
I
about
love
8
Dippin'
times.
Dots.
She lived on
So do I.
those and flaming moors.
Anyway.
So yes, can we actually have some proper Ben and Jerry's flavour ice cream, please?
Yeah.
Not
I
'cause
love Dippin' Dots, but we'll agree with you. They are not ice cream.
no, they're just
They're a frozen treat.
yes.
They are not ice cream.
Because do you know what? I would go. We have had Ben and Jerry's from the other park.
Oh God, yeah.
They were amazing.
Over
And
by
I've-
disaster.
Yeah.
And I
just did that.
and I have had vanilla from this stall. And do you know what? I'm not even convinced it was Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
It may as well. It may well not
I think
have
this is going to be
I
a very
think it was-
long show with 25 minutes in, and we've only got to Toon
Yes.
Lagoon.
been. Yeah.
Toon
Other
Lagoon.
big things is the comics. Oh, the whole comic strip thing doesn't make sense anymore.
No.
Who's reading the Sunday comics?
I was just going to say the same thing. Do people still get newspapers as
Yes. They still have them in the sun. The
yeah?
Hagar.
No, but I'm not. I'm talking about pullouts.
No.
That's what That's what it's harking back to. That time in the 50s and onwards. That was it. Sunday, Dad would have the sports section. Mum would have lifestyle or whatever they called it then. Household. Aprons and cooking pots. Kids would fight over the comics.
right.
And I know it is nostalgia, and there's things that, for a lot of it's American. There are parts Hagar is in there that we
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think overall that area, the restaurants are good. You got the big one, we got a sandwich shop, we got the little
blondies.
But
quick
then they
and serve.
don't
have,
even
like,
do the
burgers
proper
and stuff.
Dagwood,
The rides
do they?
are amazing. Just the characters. If it's rethemed, I mean, I like it, but just if it's rethemed,
Actually,
whatever.
I just had an epiphany too because we're talking about this, and as far as comic strip characters aren't popular anymore. Cartoon characters are.
Yes.
Toon Lagoon still counts.
Yeah. Update.
Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah.
There's so many different things that they could
Yeah.
use instead of those and still keep the area pretty similar to the way it is now.
Garfield.
And even the rides will still work
There's your
because Dudley Do It Right
Mhm.
is a cartoon as well. It's a
Yep.
legitimate cartoon.
Yep.
Popeye is a legitimate cartoon.
Yep.
So you could bring in cartoons from different eras and use that. I mean, not even if they weren't, full blown attractions or anything, just the decorations and
Yeah.
the design.
And get rid of the 85 Betty Boop stores.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if
know,
you
and-
wanted to, really, you could retheme Popeye and Bluto as a SpongeBob attraction.
You very well could.
You
Yeah.
could, but Popeye's still cool.
Yeah, but no, kids don't know. The only reason I was know is because, actually, probably because of that ride.
Yeah, it's
very
not
true.
currently on the TV, is it? Adventure Time.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
To take acid to go on any ride that thing.
Okay. Yes, Adventure Time and
I've seen
Gravity
it
Falls. I
once.
love Gravity Falls.
No, we need to see Chowder Chowder attraction would be amazing.
Oh, I am so there.
You
I would
guys
just
know
like-
about it because you have kids.
But this
Darren
is
and I
the-
are like,
I watch Chowder.
Chowder's fantastic.
You can watch Chowder without kids. I do.
It's very much in that line of like SpongeBob thing where it's a kids thing, but you can enjoy it as an adult.
All I'll say is purple nipples.
But again, you still talk. We were talking about little tiny. I think we
Oh,
need
I
to.
know.
I think we need to sort of pass by Toon Lagoon because I don't think you could put to coin an American phrase. I don't think you could put a band-aid on it. It literally needs ripping out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I would say though is, I know it's not the same thing, but the restrooms in Toon Lagoon are one of the best on property. It's the
Where are they?
it's the tires and everything.
Oh yeah.
right in front of
the garage, petrol
Ripsaw
station.
Oh, it's
Falls.
across. What's a
bridge.
motto you?
Yeah.
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 I mean, there's some great for a kids'
I
play
like that.
area. It's good. Like the water play area is
Yeah.
awesome. And there's some
Still
great
not being able to
photo
ship
ops
the
with the
olive.
speech bubbles and that type of stuff, and the boat that's sinking. But if you're going at a time of year when it's not warm, you're probably not going to spend any time in that area whatsoever.
very
We've
wet
said this
area, isn't it?
before.
Yeah.
It's if you're not going to, if you don't, Darren, if you don't ride water rides
Mm-hmm.
or you don't want to, it's an area of the park you're not going to go anywhere near anyway.
True.
Yeah. It feels like, to me, it feels like a very long walk, too, as I'm walking through all that stuff to get to the rest of the park.
Yeah.
But then you
Um,
look as well, because Jurassic Park, the River Adventure, is the next attraction you'll hit walking that
Mhm.
way. Another water ride.
Speaking of, let's move on to Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Again, a difficult, because they've done what I think
Well-
they needed to do with the River Adventure by the sounds of it, is tweak it and get it looking as good as it can.
Yeah.
That poor long-necked dinosaur. It looks like he just needs some love.
Yeah.
His neck's all snapped to the side.
They sorted it all out, haven't
just
they?
recently fixed it.
Oh, they did?
Apparently,
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
remember this.
I know Travis, who does the photo updates for us, it went on it a few weeks back, and he said it's like, especially the finale with the T-Rex looks stunning now.
Oh, that's
but
really
like,
good.
well, yeah. The inside, we just saw it.
I don't remember it looking so not crazy.
Okay.
Nina.
Yeah, no. But like Gary Goddard said when we had him on, that animatronics out in the sun are not going to work right.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
The way that they are. So eventually everything's going to go bad again in there.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to come up with a more permanent solution. I think the aviary dome would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a major refurbishment. That's a lot of money. I think that might be out of our scope. But it is an improvement to an existing ride. So
I think they need to go into the Discovery Centre and
yes,
give everything
that's
in
the
there
thing.
some TLC, because the last time we went in there, nothing worked.
And turn down the
Yeah.
AC a little.
Yeah.
Because when you've been on all the water rides, then you go in there. It's bloody freezing.
Mm-hmm.
I have
But
a little one.
the like the game show kind of things they have for the kids downstairs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's all horribly dated.
Well,
Yeah.
the buttons don't work. I ended up winning. I played 2 kids on it last time I was there, and I won, and one of my buttons wasn't working.
And I'd just like to say, apparently all dinosaurs are blind.
Yeah, I was going to say that. They've got, they've got the dinosaurs over by the sort of back entrance to it, where you look through like binoculars, for want of a better phrase, and it's supposed to be able to see as that dinosaur saw. They don't work.
No, you can move the head around. And that's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that whole thing, I think it needs to get a Jurassic World makeover.
Yeah.
Or
In
make
there.
under.
A
I
Jurassic
want holographs.
makeover.
I want holographic dinosaurs that you can walk through down there. That'd be
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, but they need to take out that the one thing that is cool, the dino breeding area. That can stay. It can be like, it needs to be upgraded a little bit, but that was such a cool area.
the
where
eggs
they
and
the
stuff.
hatching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always enjoyed that. And get the eggs and an x-ray in them and stuff like that. See what was
Yeah.
in them.
And then once again, having a live person,
Yes.
an actor come out with the baby dinosaur popping out of the egg.
Yeah.
And it's so cool.
They did that outside, didn't they?
With the
Because the
raptor
kids,
egg.
yeah, the kids had to actually put antibac gel on the hands before they handled it and everything. It was really good. It was a great way to get kids to clean the hands.
Yeah, and there was obviously something special about the egg,
It was
because they were
weighted,
like, "Oh,
wasn't it?
can you feel it inside?"
Yeah.
And Jade's face was like, "Holy crap, what the hell?"
And she said it was warm as well.
Yeah, that was cool.
I think that's cool. I do have one, and it's a very simple change. I know smokers need to go somewhere, but do they have to go to all the really nice places with the nice views? Can we actually, us non-smokers, claim some of that back, please? Because I miss being able to go down behind the Discovery Centre.
That's not a smoking area.
As far as I'm aware, that's now a smoking area.
No.
Well, no, they have one little area of it that's a smoking area, but it's like off to the far right.
Oh no, somebody told me the whole thing
There
was
is no
right.
view from where they are. Now they might travel out of that area
Yeah,
a little bit.
I wonder if my source is that's what's happened. That's what they've seen. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, the actual designated smoking area, there is one back there, but it's far off to the right.
Okay, okay then.
Yeah. And
I like
yeah,
it
you don't
down
have a
there.
view of anything from the actual area there. But there are two other ones outside of the Discovery Center. I believe it's straight across from the entrance of the Discovery Center. There's a nice little circular sitting area that would be nice for everyone.
Yep.
It's kind of shady and everything. That's a smoking area.
Yep, because you have to walk through it to get to the toilets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And when you've got
So
a
yeah,
child
there are
that's
a
very
few other
vocal
areas
about
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just things like that, yes, there's a need for it, but the need to think. It's like over here. You could only smoke outside, so everybody congregates around entrance doors. It drives me insane.
Yeah.
Gotta
As far as
find
the
a
rest of it
balance.
goes, Camp Jurassic's still really cool.
Yep.
I think they could do with some color on the netting and stuff like that. It's just like jet black netting everywhere.
Right.
And that kind of, first of all, it's very confusing for an adult, let me tell you. And they can make it a little, like the slopes a little more gradual, so that if an adult wants to go through there, maybe they won't die trying to get through it like me. But the caverns and everything that people never go see them when you go.
I know we haven't really
It's
been in
amazing.
there.
No, because I got stuck in a tube and freaked.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Did you see? Make the tubes a bit bigger and actually go in and polish the bottom so
I've
adults can
got
get
one
out
for you then.
faster.
Change the Pteranodon flyers so every bugger can ride them rather than just with kids. And try and sort it out so it loads a bit quicker.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. The rest of Jurassic Park, I mean, there are a lot more photo ops that they could do that they don't. Some of them only are there sometimes, and then they're never there again.
Mm-hmm.
I like the one where you stand in front of the Jeep and then they like superimpose the whole scene behind it in the rain. And that's a pretty amazing photo op that's only there sometimes. That would be great as a permanent addition. Some more, like Jurassic Park Explorers and people walking around with dinosaurs and that kind of thing. The smaller ones, I think that would be very interesting. The Raptor was a great enhancement to that area that they just recently put in.
Yes.
So
I think the main improvements to Jurassic Park, I think it needs, to use a Disney phrase, it needs an e-ticket.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It needs something to get people to go in there because I don't think the river adventure, as we said back with Toon Lagoon, water rides are polarized and you either like them or you don't. And if you don't, you won't ride them. And it needs something else in there to get people to go into it.
And that is the spheres from Jurassic World.
Which I have heard plans have been drawn up for some sort of attraction. Whether it comes to fruition or not, a different matter, but they have been working on it.
Yeah.
Just kind of linking it back to what we were saying at Port of Entry. This is supposed to be like a working park, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you could again have people in uniform walking around, maybe kind of just go up to people going, excuse me, you haven't noticed anything unusual? Have alarms every now and again, alarm going off, and like
That would be
trees
cool.
rustling.
Yeah, that
and
would
somebody
be awesome.
And people running about with a big net or something like
Yeah.
that going, clear the...
That would be cool.
Do you know what I mean? It just... Because it's things like that stop people in the tracks. Take them out of this daydream that people do go into. We all do it. And you're not looking around because you've done it before. It's unexpected. It takes people out of their heads and gets them involved. It gets the heart pounding. And you're like, well, what was that? But then your senses are heightened and you're looking around, you're seeing things again.
So like what they do with the Marvel characters when they come out and do like that street performance thing.
Yeah, but better than that.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, you could have people, somebody's come and say, don't mean to
and even
alarm me,
like,
but
when they have to use those big carts to bring stuff through the park.
Yes.
I'm there all the time, so I see it way more often now. But like, theme those carts. Theme the carts like a Raptor containment unit or whatever. And just like, as they're going by, you see like Raptor, like the Raptor container and things like that as you're walking through. It just Yeah, bringing the theming all the way down, like you said, like Disney levels of theming.
Yeah. All it
Down
takes
to
in
the
those
last
things
bit.
is like a little speaker or something that's going to rattle it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that'd be cool.
and yeah, they're just moving chairs from one restaurant to
Yeah.
the other, but do it in a cool, unique way.
Even things like they could have it set up so it's like almost like he has a trigger on the handle or something. So it squirts water and he said to people, back up, because he's
The
got the
Dilophosaurus.
Yeah,
So that's
probably
what
make
it's saying,
it more
back
fun
up, we
for
don't wanna get
the
caught.
people working there too.
Exactly.
That'd be awesome.
You'd be aiming for the kids' faces, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
I would be. you know.
All right. Well, out of Jurassic Park, let's take a break real quick, and we'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the eighth wonder of the world is returning to Universal Orlando Resort. So let our friends at Fairy Godmother Travel take care of the resort reservation. They are a Universal Parks and Resorts specialist, as well as being an authorised Disney vacation planner, and their service is free to you. From the awesome Cabana Bay Hotel to those other hotels run by a mouse, Fairy Godmother Travel can book all your Orlando vacation needs, so you don't need to miss the chance to see the amazing King Kong in the flesh. And please make sure to let them know that you heard about Fairy Godmother Travel because of UUOP. Because every UUOP referral helps us to continue to bring you the greatest Universal coverage. Contact them today by phone at 832-284-4002 or toll free at 888-939-642539 or go to fairygodmothertravel.com.
Let Fairy Godmother Travel make your next vacation magical.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
And we're back. Now let's talk about, this one will be interesting because it's one of the newest areas of any park, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
All right, just like the blue touch paper, sit back and let Lee go.
Right, again, like we've already kind of talked about, and like I said for port of entry, I want to see wizards, I want to see people walking around as if Hogsmeade is an actual wizarding village. So just talk about, walking past, muggles everywhere.
Yeah.
That just not even necessarily interacting with people.
But to have interactive ones, you could have obviously not Arthur Weasley, but Arthur Weasley type who are interested in Muggle technology and stuff like that coming over. People take the photograph, they come over and take the camera off you. And, what's this? How does this work? And take the photograph of thing. Taking your photograph.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, cell phones. You're going to see a lot of those.
Oh, yeah. Selfie sticks. Oh, they would have so much fun with those.
Because they've got the Hogwarts Express conductor there.
Yeah.
And he's the only one. And I heard that when the area first opened, they did have some in there. And I think why you haven't seen any face characters as far as like Harry or Hermione or stuff. I think I was listening to a Harry Potter podcast the other day and they were saying it's because they only want the only likeness of Harry Potter to be Daniel Radcliffe or
Rupert which is fair enough because that's what people.
But you just have generic witches and wizards. It's supposed to be the only wizarding village in the UK.
Yeah.
Where are all these bloody witches and wizards?
I've got a good idea. We have all of these annoying tour groups not naming any geographical areas.
South American.
Right? If they want to go into the wizarding world, they have to dress up as students, behave as wizarding students, and get led through, and with the professor keeping them in line.
Yeah.
And it's a school trip. Yeah. I'd like to see. Is it Scriveners?
That's over in the other park.
With the quill and what's that shop called?
I don't know.
Blanc. I want to be able to actually go in and buy.
You can. You go to Diagon Alley.
No, I want to be able to go into that.
Is it Scribulous?
Yeah.
I thought Scribulous is in Diagon Alley as well, though, isn't it?
No, it's Scriveners.
No. Scribulous.
Well, anyway, I would be able to go in and buy that stuff.
Oh, I'm sure if they...
properly.
There are places you can go and they'll take your money off you.
Yeah, but I want to be able to go into that store, that particular store.
Well, you can't.
I want to be able to go to Madame Malkin's.
You can. It's in Diagon Alley. Where it's meant to be.
Well, whatever the... just shut up. Just because you're tight, you don't take me every year. I don't know these things.
I think since the interactive ones have been installed and now are in full force, you see a lot more employees in full costume. With the robe and the vest and everything. There've been a lot more
Good.
out in the air, which is good because just in case people have their role is to help guests that can't work their wands correctly, to help them out. So you'll see always at least like one or two walking around.
Yeah, I'd put a little bit of the budget for that area if we're talking about money wise. I would put some of the budget into taking some of the folks that you can tell perform very well with knowledge of the parks, like the people that you always hear about interacting with the guests in a very Harry Potter fashion. Taking them and making them teachers and training the other associates and just getting that all up to par so everybody you talk to, you have that kind of experience with.
Yeah.
Even little things like when you pay in the store. I know it would get tedious saying it over and over again, but what's this? Muggle money.
Yeah.
Because it's not Muggle money there, is it? It's Wizarding money. So it's little thing. I know it's tedious.
They do that though.
But I know, but it's not often enough.
Yeah.
Because there's little things like that do make people.
There are people that can go through that whole area and not experience any of those special situations like that.
It seems
unless you're wearing a hat or a shirt or something like that, especially that, you're not going to get any kind of interaction.
It seems to be more prevalent in Diagon Alley now, though, that type of interaction, from what we've heard, at least on the show, Darren. Is that your experience?
Yeah, like remember when we went to Nocturne Alley? And I'm a Hufflepuff, woohoo!
Me too,
and I have my lanyard, and he's Slytherin. And then just knowledge of the houses and everything. They're like, a Hufflepuff in Nocturne Alley? Why are you here?
With a Slytherin?
Yeah. And it was cute. It was nice. It's just they have knowledge. It's just people who love Harry Potter as much as we do. It was nice to see.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like how they give. Oh, sorry. I like how they give the people in Nocturne Alley the freedom to be mean.
Yes.
It's great. Like, yeah.
They sneak up behind you like, what are you doing?
Two of them were talking to each other as Nina and I walked by, and they're like, a Hufflepuff and a Slytherin? That'll never work.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Constantly.
I know James from Creepy Kingdom, the first time he went in there and he was like just taking pictures of the merch in Nocturne Alley, and he said when the team members were like eyeing him up, like, then he thought, oh, who's he looking at? And then like he kind of realised, oh yeah, he's in character because I'm in Nocturne Alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as far as going back to the Wizarding World, I think the queue for Dragon Challenge could use some enhancement.
So long.
Yes, it's a long and for a big chunk of it, very boring queue. One of the coolest parts of the queue, Hagrid's hut, that you can see as you're walking by. You can only get a good view of it on the coaster there.
Yeah.
The kids coaster.
Yeah, we went on it last time.
Yeah. You can sneak over there and get a pretty good view of it. Not that we've ever done that.
There's a reason though for that not being accessible.
What's that?
Which, if you read Seth's book, which is in there, it's JK again. Because
she
obviously
ruins everything. Right?
Because things have to be wheelchair accessible and stuff like that nowadays.
Yes, I read that. Yeah.
Hagrid's hut doesn't have a ramp; it has steps,
yeah.
and she is a purist, which I understand. So that's why you can't go into Hagrid's hut.
What were you going to say earlier?
Right, the alleyway that's beside the toilets and leads to the back of the three broomsticks. Have little speakers in there with whispers and things, but it's Death Eaters, and you could have every now and again a couple of Death Eaters just running through, flinging the wands about. A few little, they've got the technology.
Yeah.
So they're just firing spells off, and you could have like almost like Wild West ping pings. They could do that again. It's another. I like this idea of shock tactics, and
biggest problem is JK though, isn't it? Everything has to be run by her, and if she doesn't want it, then it doesn't happen.
Well, in that case, I vote we all dress up as Death Eaters in October. We just run through and do it ourselves.
There you go.
Deal.
They need to use it for Halloween Horror Nights.
That'll never happen.
Never. It'd be awesome.
I can't think of anything else.
Definitely queue enhancements for Dragon Challenge. So that it's needed. It's kind of strange having the Hogwarts Express there next to the Hogwarts Express.
Yeah.
It is,
know
but
what
it's
I
that
mean?
photo op, isn't it, that everybody wants, especially
Yeah,
with
it's important to have it
conductor.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. It seems like there's a big disconnect between where the Wizarding World starts and where the Hogwarts Express takes you, though. Like it's like you come there, you're there, and then you have to walk a little ways. You're in kind of a nondescript area, which is actually themed to the ride, but you'd have to be on the Forbidden Journey first to know it.
Right.
Like they've got a lot of strange like rock kind of sculptures there. And when you're on the ride, you see those are on the cliffs and stuff as you're flying by them.
Okay.
But you don't know that,
No.
on your first trip coming in. And even, I dare say, if you're there a few times, you probably go a few times and not notice it. It took me quite a while to notice, oh, hey, yeah, those are the rocks from, when you leave, oh gosh, what's the city?
London.
Hogsmeade.
Oh,
Yes,
Hogsmeade.
the Hogsmeade railway station. Once you leave there and you're in this like very nondescript area, there's a smoking section off to the right. That's the first thing you see when you get off the train is the smoking section.
Nice.
Yeah, which is yeah. So and actually they closed off that alleyway kind of place where they had it hidden, and now it's just on the side there. So that's the first thing you see when you get there and you walk off the train and you're finally out of the station, and that's what you're greeted with is the smoking section.
Nice.
Then you have to go to the right and walk down a little bit to actually be in Hogsmeade.
Okay, that's a bit weird.
Yeah. So I think it would make sense to move the entrance to Hogsmeade out, but again, that's probably all kinds of clearances from JK.
Yeah, I mean, again, it doesn't need that much. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just pretty recent, so
Yeah.
that one's a hard one to go with. So yeah, let's I guess move it on to Seuss Landing.
No, you've missed one out.
Lost Continent.
Oh yeah, sorry, Lost Continent. It's so small it barely exists. The Lost Continent.
They need to go back into Poseidon's Fury and use that end of the attraction room drop again.
Yeah.
Because it's there. So the whole
Drop?
premise, right, I was talking to Raymond about this before. Darren, we've spoke about this before, haven't we?
Mhm.
So the whole idea is, Nina, right, that the room you start in, there's
Yeah, the one
like
that's
big,
like
a tomb type thing,
tomb, exactly.
right? So when you go through the attraction, when you get to the last bit and there's the big fight with Darkanon and Zeus, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Then the lights go out. And the thing comes up, doesn't it? So you're in like a small room again rather than being in that massive big cavern. Well, the original room drop it's a section that drops down in the entire room and you're in the same room that you started in.
Ooh.
But they don't use it anymore since they changed it all. Because the story of the attraction changed. I want to say it was at least 15 years ago. They changed the whole story of the attraction and then stopped using that room drop. So it doesn't make sense anymore now. The whole point is that you get transported back to the beginning.
Yeah, because I remember it's been how many months? 3 or 4 months. We left the attraction with it still being open. Don't you remember the final battle?
Really?
We get the Triton.
Oh.
Yeah, and then just stayed
No.
open.
No, it didn't stay open.
Oh,
We
well,
went back
I'm
to the
losing it.
small
I'm an old
room.
lady. What do you want? No. But for sure, yeah.
The
that would
youngest
be...
one on the show, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No, after it ends, they had the light flashes again. It closes, and then
Oh,
you
yeah,
you're
and I was
back
like,
up.
what?
But you're back into that small room. You're
Yeah,
not
it
in
wasn't-
the original room that you started in.
So you're saying it originally was you ended up back in the tomb, the
In the
original
first
tomb.
room.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Because there's actually, if you look up, you can kind of see where it is, and it would drop when the lights go out. It would drop down into place, and it would look like you were in the same room that you started in.
We're doing that next time. I gotta see this.
Well, the thing is, it's there, so it wouldn't take anything to use it,
No.
surely.
Wow.
Because I really like that attraction. I know a lot of people think it's dead cheesy and whatever, but I like
the
it.
water vortex.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a nightmare to get through because for some reason, when every room opens up, it's like, God forbid you didn't get to the front of that line getting through into the
Oh,
next
yeah.
room, and it's like a big battle of people elbowing everyone out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm at the front of that usually.
Yeah.
I'm bigger, so I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problems with those are that cave that you have to wait in before it starts.
Yeah. Especially when it's
miserable.
warm.
And you have to hit it at just the right time, so to get in there, and that's not something we can change on the, with minimal upgrades. But hey, maybe air condition that cave a little bit.
Yeah.
Just some fun to do.
Yeah, we could pay for that, and then a couple of screens showing something, keeping you entertained
Yeah,
while it
'cause
goes.
Kids get bored quick.
Like even just
Yeah.
some
And
posters on the
adults.
wall of what the idea of it is. Because going in, there's nothing really to tell you what it is.
Yeah, and if you're gonna have one little bench there, which that's what there is one little bench, and then everyone else has to stand up and look at the family that took that little bench.
We took the bench.
We took the bench last time.
The 1%ers.
Yeah, so take that out. I mean, yeah, either that or put a row of benches all the way down the side. If you're gonna make people wait that long in there, you got to keep them entertained.
Yeah. Again, have a live actor in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see people go in, stay a couple of minutes, and then walk out because it's like, oh no, we're not going to sit here in this.
We've done it before.
Of course, upgrading the graphics in the last scene would make a big difference.
Yeah.
The final battle.
Yeah, making that a little bit better. We can see now how good they can project on water with the cinematic spectacular.
Yes.
So they need to bring some of that technology over to that side and upgrade that a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Sinbad, I know it's just had an upgrade. Darren, have you seen it yet?
No.
I'm going to call you out. Remember, Derek told you had to go and see it.
Yeah, Sunday, I guess.
Yeah, we will this week.
Nina keeps saying no.
The only problem...
Hey, don't call me
the only
out.
problem
I
is...
dislike the original show so much that
Nina.
I'm just wary.
Nina, when was the last time you saw it?
Ooh,
800 years ago.
Like before I met you, Darren. Probably March of 14.
How much of it do you think you could remember to be able to compare it to the new one?
Oh, I'll remember very well. I did walk out right before it ended. Like before they said goodbye, I was already gone.
Darren, we need a live review recording after you've done it on Sunday then. I want immediate reactions rather than coming on the show. I want immediate reactions from the pair of you after doing it.
Okay.
Will do. I'm hoping. I'm just hoping. Please be better.
How
please.
dare you? How dare you send me, Mr. Malaby? How dare you send me to a theme park to watch a show?
Oh, it's the worst thing. No. I'm just hoping it's better. I think it will be.
I
Anything
wouldn't
will
hold
be
your breath.
better.
I've got one. Bring back Merlin.
Yes.
That's all. He was awesome.
Yeah, we never
And
got
he
to see
interacted
him.
with adults and kids. He was awesome.
Yeah.
Where did he live?
I
It
only
was
ever saw
Merlin
him
Woods,
wandering.
though, wasn't it? It was in, like, where the Wizarding World is now. It was that part of the
Yeah,
Lost
but
Continent.
Merlin would still fit in the
Oh.
Lost Continent.
Yeah.
What actually left?
It
Did
was...
they actually take anything out?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Enchanted Oak-
Enchanted Oak Tavern, which was stunning.
It was such a shame that went. It was beautiful.
See?
It's
So
difficult. It's
I
funny.
don't
We've
remember
talked
it.
about it quite a bit. And
They
if you
brought
go
a
and
few of
watch
the
some...
they moved some of the stalls down.
Yeah, if you go and look on YouTube and watch a walkthrough of the Lost Continent as it was, the whole entrance to Julian Dragons has changed. The Enchanted Oak Tavern's gone. And I'll be honest, I can't
And
really
it was,
remember.
yeah, the flying unicorn.
But that's still there.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah. Hufflepuff, the Hippogriff. Flight of the
Yeah.
Hippogriff.
Yeah. Because I was really new to the parks at that point, I don't really remember that much. And we would do twice as it was, didn't we? And then it changed. Yeah. But you tend to find it makes you realise how much you don't take notice when you're walking around the parks, that when something's gone and you think, well, what was there before?
Yeah. Memory's a fickle thing.
I'm trying to think now, what's immediately outside of the Wizarding World going into the Lost Continent, Darren?
Well, first of all, you've got the Hogwarts Express station
Yeah.
there, and then past that, you've got kind of a food court where you've got kebabs, and then you've got terrible gyros that aren't really gyros at all.
And I think the first store you reach is the place where they sell like
Swords.
No. Before that, where you can get henna tattoos and they sell those little like belly dancer little outfits with the little danglies.
Yeah, and then the next, yeah,
And the fountains to your left with the show.
Sinbad.
And then you have the kebabs on your left. You continue walking forward. To the right is where you see your family name, where you can buy the swords, and you can buy the stuff with your family seal. And you keep walking forward. And then to the right is those lamb chop gyros, however you pronounce them.
They were terrible. And then, really, I mean, that's all that's left of the Lost Continent.
And Mythos.
Yeah,
And Mythos,
yeah.
and then the show, and then you're gone.
Bring back some of
Mythos
the
and Lost Continent,
bits
and
off the
then
menu.
you're going over the bridge.
Yeah, well, Mythos has just had a new menu, hasn't it?
Yeah, but beef tostados. Oh my god. I still dream of those, and that was 2004.
5.
Whatever, it was a long time ago, and I still dream of them. It's amazing I can remember that far back. I'm so old.
Whatever happens to the Lost Continent, as long as the Mystic Fountain's still there,
That's
And
what I
it's-
was going to say.
and as long as they still do Universal branded butter in Mythos, I don't care. I'm happy.
Yeah.
It's
that area is just a huge chunk of land that they could very well use for something else.
yeah.
And I'm not talking about Harry Potter expansion.
No.
I want something new and different.
There's been no talk really either. I mean, everyone's talked Harry Potter moving into there, but you look at a
think
lot of the
with the-
rumours going around for things getting replaced. That area hasn't been talked about strongly for quite a while.
Yeah, I think it's really all on the back of Mythos. Other than that, because everything else is easily replaced and swapped out.
Yeah.
Sinbad, does not have the best reviews.
No.
We know that for sure. And unfortunately, the Mystic Fountain is the one thing that I think would be sad to see go in the area.
You've got to think how much area Poseidon's Fury must take up. The footprint of that attraction's got to be huge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, literally the footprint right in front.
Bum bum.
Aha.
No, it's a weird one. I mean, I love the area, but there isn't a lot to do there again.
Yeah. Yep, definitely. Yeah, you could do a lot of what they do with like a little international film like food area, like they used to have over where the Simpsons is now in Universal Studios.
Oh yeah.
Just like with different kinds of food and taste and stuff in one building, and then use the rest of that area for something dramatically different.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's a weird juxtaposition between the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, then the Lost Continent, and then the next place, Seuss Landing. It's kind of jarring,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
going between those areas. They don't transition very well into each other.
No, I agree.
Yeah, and it's weird because that's the one thing from Seuss Landing that's odd is you can stand on the one side of the bridge where you're actually in Seuss Landing, look across and see like the Griffin statue with the fire on it, the Lost Continent, entranceway. And that's just weird it's a weird theming for Universal.
Mm-hmm.
Who's usually really good at keeping those areas individual and sectioned off. That's one part of the park where it seems like it slips big time.
I like the twinkles on the bridge, though.
Oh, yes, I like little twinkles.
Yeah. But yeah, anybody else got anything for Lost Continent?
No,
Yeah.
it's such an awkward one because it is a shell of its former self.
Oh, yeah.
And
Definitely.
Yeah.
And anything we do to fix anything there would be like trying to bring it back.
yeah.
When I think it's more on the way out than the way
Yeah.
in. So,
Unfortunately, I agree.
yeah. All right, then let's once again move on to Seuss Landing.
The final
The
section.
final section. Tracy, this is all yours. Go on.
We need more colour, more wiggly lines, more characters, more.
You're talking about plussing it, not spending
Plussing
an
it.
awful lot of money, but what do you feel that you would like to see in that area as the big Zeus fan out of all of us?
More Grinch. More Grinch. In fact, I think the Grinch needs his own attraction.
Well, that has been rumoured for God knows how long, isn't
Yes,
it?
we
A
need
Mount
a-
Crumpet coaster.
Yes, we need a Mount Crumpet coaster.
Yay.
But
I
again,
just-
you're going to be another attraction with a height restriction.
I know where that goes. That's where your expansion goes into Lost Continent.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Are you listening, Universal?
I think there's a lot of space, the meet and greet towards the back of... where's that at?
That by the side of the Cat in the Hat.
Exactly. Back there, there's a lot of space back there. But I don't know how far back it goes, because I know it goes into Blue Man Group, isn't it?
If you go like behind One Fish, Two Fish down the side of Cat in the Hat, there's like a small stage and a reasonably big area where they do all the stories you can hear. Then
Yeah.
there's the gates, and the gates at that point then go. It walks down behind the Hard Rock Cafe to that
Yeah.
side entrance into Universal. So where
Yeah.
the Blue Man Group is.
Yep. So a good ride would be there.
Food.
Yeah.
We can improve food.
Oh my god,
Right.
that restaurant is garbage.
Circus McGurkus, please.
Oh,
It's
God.
terrible. It is
Right,
terrible.
just stop with the pizza.
Just
In
all
Florida,
of it. Ugh.
you can't do pizza in Florida. They need to accept this. All the theme parks need to accept
Do you
that.
want to know something as well? That restaurant could be so good because I'm a massive fan of things that interact with other things.
Yep.
So the fact that you can sit in that restaurant and the Zeus trolley train ride goes through it, I love that. But I will not go in. I've been stung 3 times by going into that place. I will not go into it again.
Unless you're on the ride.
Yeah, I won't
Yeah.
eat in it because it's terrible.
No, the mix has been off and the sodas will have been in there.
No,
and-
it wasn't. I think it's just American stuff doesn't taste the same as our stuff because
Oh,
we
maybe.
went there. Halloween Horror Nights 2004. We'll go get something to eat. Let's go to Circus McGurk. It's like, excuse me, I think your Fanta's off. All right, I'll do you another one. Excuse me, I think it's still off. Okay, I'll have a Sprite instead. God, this doesn't taste. I think this is off, and I think it just turns out that that's just the way your stuff tastes. It's not the same as ours.
Maybe. Also, green eggs and ham.
Open it.
Well, A, open it. B, little
Lay
less
off the
pepper,
pepper.
please. Yes.
No.
And also make it acceptable that Snookers and Snookers is a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's not a candy store. That was our lunch one day, a bag of candy. We were on holiday. It was awesome.
It was Darren with his churro and moose goose last time we went, and I still haven't had that.
Juice.
Yeah.
Um,
Juice. Good stuff.
just-
But yeah, going back real quick to Circus McGurkus, that is the only straight line you'll find is the edges of the pizza.
yeah.
Did I say no straight lines at Seuss Landing?
Have you eaten
Yeah,
in there, Darren?
Yeah, it's terrible.
It is
We had the
awful.
breakfast actually for the Seuss breakfast, meet and greet with all the characters.
Is that where it is?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
in Circus McGurkus.
I don't know why I thought it was in the Confisco.
No.
The
it's-
Grinch
Nope.
breakfast.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was in the Confisco Grill.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to do that
The
again.
yeah, but and I also went in there when I was a lot younger with my family because it was like, hey, everybody else is packed. This place isn't packed. And then we found out why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
But there's so much they could do. Even if they were going to serve that terrible pizza, you can make it more fun, cutting the edges all weird and everything. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Put some food colouring in the dough.
and
Yeah.
it's just weirdly dark in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I know that
Yeah,
they got
right.
it lit like an old timey circus,
Mm.
and that's just weird.
could
It's like
have-
it seems like they're trying to cover up something about the food.
Yeah. They could have fake flickering candles on the tables and things like that.
Yeah.
Bent candles, as they would be.
There's always a bird or two in there too. Maybe hire someone
Yeah.
to catch the birds.
Oh,
There's
have
like a few
exotic
birds
ones.
flying around.
Have exotic ones flying about. A few Gertrude McFuzzes.
They tell you how
Alright.
bad that food is whenever, right, I'm going to challenge you. Darren, have you ever been on the Zeus trolley train ride?
Yes.
Right, well, you need to go on it again when you go next. I won't say this weekend because we don't know when this
You're
weekend.
making my
was.
trip this weekend
last
terrible.
weekend.
Just so you
Yeah.
know.
No, it's awesome, right? But I want you to go and test something for me, right? Go through that ride, and when you go through, there's only one of the tracks goes through Circus McGurkus as well. Make sure you get on the one that goes through there and wave at the people sat eating. See how many of them wave back, and I will guarantee no one will.
Oh,
I'll
no,
videotape
I
it.
have. I've done that before, and people usually will wave at
No
you.
one ever does when we go on.
That's
It's like,
good
don't
to you.
wave at me,
Don't-
right?
You have to be the first one to go through while they're sitting down.
'Cause this
Because
food
after
is
the first
disgusting.
car goes through and everybody waves,
Yeah.
then they're like, oh, yeah, hey, everybody. And then the next one comes through a couple minutes later.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably at that point, they're like, yeah, okay.
And also, Lee,
Miserable sods.
the parents will be saying, don't make eye contact with that man.
Why?
That's what the parents will be saying to the
I don't
kids.
think
He's a bit
so.
weird. Don't make eye contact.
Whatever.
Um,
Got
I
a
forgot what I was
dark
gonna say.
mark.
I was forgotten what I was going to say.
You know,
Of
Cat in the
course
Hat
it
needs a
does.
major refurb.
Of course
That's
it
not a
does.
plus. It needs a major
Yeah.
refurb.
You could have things like you could have the Wansler wandering round. I got sidetracked by birds.
Yeah. More Who's, I think.
I
Having the
have
Who's out on a
yes.
regular basis would be good.
Yeah.
yes, in their cars and like think of the movie where they, they've got big piles of
The
parcels.
problem is
and
that's
things.
a big draw for going at Christmas, isn't it? So
I'm
they
not just talking about Christmas. They must shop at other times of the year.
yeah, but that's the reason to go
know.
at Christmas,
I know.
isn't it? So they won't.
Major discounts or preferably everything free for people with Zeus
Ah, here we
tattoos.
go. Well, I want one
there you
at
go.
I want one at Potter then.
Yeah. I expect free tickets for life.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
It's
think there's a massive. You can do. I don't think it needs a massive lot
doesn't.
of work to it. It is again. It's a victim of being that brightly coloured land that's out in the Florida sun. It fades very quickly.
Sneech
Yeah.
Exactly.
Beach.
Needs a fresh coat of paint for sure.
Let's have some more Sneeches on Sneech
They clean
Beach.
them up.
Something on the ground too, because
It's
it's
just
just like black pavement.
no, yeah, it's just gray cement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Red, I
the
thought
main
was
path.
red.
No, the main pathway through is.
Right, yeah. As far as I understand, the Sneech footprints don't work anymore. Get them working again. Get more of them.
What?
The Sneech footprints, when you put your feet in them, there's pressure pads underneath, and you used to be able to hear the Sneech
Where's that?
feet going into Snookers and Snookers, I think. It's around that area. From what I understand, they don't work anymore.
I never heard it.
Little things like that,
Yeah.
you know. Have your two Zaxes that are nose to nose. So if it just being a statue, have a speaker with you can hear them arguing.
Well, let's be honest. They do it with a Lorax.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's a speaker and a track playing.
The
Q is
two
for
guys
quandary.
fighting.
Yeah, I love
the
that.
two guys arguing.
Yes.
I think the speaker's working.
All right.
Oh, it's working now.
Yeah, it's working. yeah.
Right, okay. I've never heard anything there, so
That's our
Yeah.
favourite bit, by the
I like
way.
the
You've just said
Zaxes.
there, Darren.
Oh,
We have
Q-
such a
Q is for quandary.
nostalgia. It's such nostalgia for that.
nostalgia even.
Q is for Quan. Quan is for Quandary.
To the point where I actually have a tattoo
I
of
can
it.
see it there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's outside the toilet. So, yeah.
Exactly. I
was
hear
like
it a lot.
I was like
I
a
mean to go to the bathroom all the time.
Yeah.
Hey.
I was a freak there last time holding my digital audio recorder up trying to record it and all these people coming out of the bathroom going, what's this weirdo doing?
I just love that area so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I'll do it. I mean the carousel is pretty good.
Yes.
Sort of thing.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah?
The children's
No,
play
I think
areas
it
there
is.
are really quality.
Yes.
They always have somebody on staff like there just to make sure nothing goes crazy.
Yeah.
Like you said, Green Eggs and Ham needs to be open
Yeah.
a lot more than it is.
Absolutely.
And yeah, just food quality upping all over that place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
They seem to have concentrated food-wise on the new places and left all the rest of them just to deal with the same crap that they have done, which is a shame.
Yeah.
we need
Yeah,
something for
definitely.
that represents Fox and Socks as well.
I mean, there's so many Zeus
I love
characters
that.
you could add into that area.
There's new ones. We're waiting for the new Zeus character that
That is racist ones.
that Audrey Geisel she found in manuscript. So we're
They're the
waiting for
racist
it.
ones. You won't see them. Apparently, that's what I've heard.
Oh yeah, he had a few. Sneech Beach is looking kind of sickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Needs
needs,
a
a
good
clean.
clean.
It needs a
area.
clean up, and
Yeah.
it needs. Do you know what that? You put more Sneeches on. You could actually have a little audio animatronic of the Sneeches going in Sylvester McMonkey McBean's Amazing Star On Off machine, and having the stars on, the stars off, and him with money fluttering around him. 'Cause I
Yeah.
love Sylvester McMonkey McBean and the Sneeches. Half of my arm is a testament to that.
Yeah.
And Marathi was
Um,
named after him.
Yes.
Yeah. And then coming back through towards the front, remember, port of entry it's not just that main pathway into the park, it goes to either side,
Yep.
up to Seuss Landing, and it goes all the way on the other side up to Marvel Superhero Island.
Yep.
You've got that other area there with the submarine that a lot of people walk by.
Yeah.
That is really cool if you actually get the opportunity to go up next to it. There's little guys having an argument in there too.
Yeah. See, they could do something. Could the little pleasure rides around the lagoon?
Yeah.
Well, they used to, didn't they? The Skipper Island tours.
That used to take you across to.
I think they need to do something with that
Discovery
lagoon.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking, how I know I hate
put a
bringing
shark
it
in
up,
it.
but at Disney, like at Epcot, like the fireworks show, they have an area of seating where you can pay a little extra and you get seating and a dessert and you get to watch the
Yes.
show. Magic Kingdom as well. But if Islands ever had a nighttime show, there's a lot of space there where they can have something like that where you can enjoy the show and have a seating area. Just so much space around the lagoon that if there was a show, like a nighttime fireworks extravaganza, like it would be really cool.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
they never have done. I mean, they used to. I think there was was the one? Wasn't the Miami
Stunt show.
Vice? No, there was
Miami
something.
Vice
That
was
was
over
the-
at
that was-
Universal.
There was
Yeah.
definitely one there because
And if they could do an awesome stunt show like that in that small
Yeah.
little lagoon that
Imagine
Universal
what they could do
has,
with that big one.
imagine the huge one over at Islands of Adventure.
they did
Exactly.
do something because William Kidd, when
Scored
we
so
had
much.
Bill on, he scored something for it.
See, now I'm thinking about the lagoon.
Even if it does, I don't remember. I don't remember it.
No,
Lost
But
Continent.
there's so much blank space there in the middle of that lagoon that they need to do something with it.
Lost Continent, have a kraken.
okay.
Just tentacles coming out.
There you go.
You know,
That sounds cool. Maybe like holding the bridge up in a way.
yeah,
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Coming up and
Oh,
around
yeah.
the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park, a megalodon, or
Mhm.
some other huge thing. You know, this huge fin, just a big fin coming out of the water, and it wouldn't be, Jaws would be tiny compared to the megalodon.
Yes.
But
Yeah, well, that huge, the huge thing that they had,
In Jurassic
in
World.
Jurassic World
Mesosaur.
yeah,
turned out to be the kind of the star of the show. That it would be
Yeah.
neat to have him represented somehow in there. We can take Bruce from Universal and dangle him above and have him jump out.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry, Thomas. No.
Yeah.
there's your photo op. If you're brave
There
enough.
you go.
Cool.
Well, yeah, a lot of really cool ideas there.
Yeah. Just adds a bit of extra something to the area without doing anything major.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that'll do it for this show. You can, of course, go over to Facebook to find out the details of our meet in October, which we hope to see you all at.
Yes.
And let us know you're coming, and if you're joining us for the kitchen challenge, that's very important because
Yes,
those chefs have to make a lot of food.
We
Yes.
need to know that as soon as possible, to be
Yes.
honest.
It's very close. Like I say, it's if you're listening to this on, if you're listening to this on day of release, it's 8 weeks today.
Wow.
I'm so
I need
excited.
to start packing.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I need to start shopping.
I'm nowhere near ready. I need to start thinking about podcasts to release while we're not here.
We're only away for a week.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. There'll still be a show coming out that week. Can't let our public down. just 'cause
Always
we're
a
not
show.
here. I've already
you can
got
also
something
head over
planned.
to uuophh2015.moonfruit.com to find out about the UK meet in September. I wish I was going. Still very jealous about that.
Next
Uh,
one.
Was that?
You'll have to
Next
come to
one.
the next one
Oh yeah,
because I
definitely.
think this will be a regular thing.
I hope
yes.
so.
Yes, we will definitely be there for the next one.
Cool.
And I, of course, I am still looking for your best maniacal clown laugh for this Halloween Horror Nights competition. And you can continue to vote in our top 5 worst attractions at Universal Orlando Resort by emailing us your top 5 to podcast@uuopodcast.com. And that is going to do it for the show. So, for Lee, for Tracy, for Nina, I am Darren. And this has been the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Well, that wraps up another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. Just search the word UUO Podcast. We'd love to hear from you, so if you've seen something hilarious in the parks, let us know for our Funny Schmidt segment. And if you've had a great experience with a team member, we want to hear about that too. So to get in touch with us, email us at podcast@uuopodcast.com or record us a message at speakpipe.com/uuopodcast. Please subscribe to us on iTunes and rate and review the show. That would be amazing. Not an Apple user? No problem. You can find us on Stitcher, at uuopodcast.libsyn.com, as well as many other podcast apps. And don't forget to check out our sponsors, Fairy Godmother Travel, for all your Universal vacation needs. Head over to our partner site, micechat.com, for even more theme park news, and check out micepod.com. So until next time, be adventurous.
This has been a MicePod.com presentation.
MiceChat.com.